All right, guys. So this will be attempt number 2, calling Department of Homeland Security main office to report my Havana syndrome, which I was experiencing long before the Cuban embassy attack. The Cuban embassy attacks happened. Ow, ow, ow. They get my noise canceling hearing aids get filled with wax, and they stop working. Okay, that's good. Oh, stop working. Okay. Oh, that's really bothersome. Okay, cool. Okay, so here's attempt number 2, and I'm just gonna ask. Hopefully, she sends me to somebody I can talk to this time. Last time I got sent and it just rang and then it dropped off. So maybe there is an actual line where we can report this. Maybe targeted individuals have been reporting it. This seems like a good starting place for me. Starting place. Because I think it's like, well, for me, this is me. I want to get it out there. I want as many senators and.
Thank you for calling the DHS Contact Center. For U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, or questions regarding green cards or visa applications, please press 1. For Customs and Border
I'll give
Protection,
it 6.
CBP,
We'll just go straight
please
6.
wait for the next available operator. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance and training purposes.
Contact Center, Operator 2, how can we help?
Yes, this is Kyle Slayton. I'm an American citizen, and I wanted to talk to somebody about Havana syndrome. I contracted it, or I mean, I'm being hit with directed energy weapons, and I was hit long before the Cuban embassy attacks, like about 8.
I'm connecting over to the investigations line, okay?
Okay.
One moment, please.
Wait, the last time y'all sent me over there, it just kept ringing, and then it dropped off.
Reach the Homeland Security Investigation tip line. If you have
Okay.
a life or death emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Well, I can't do
Your
that.
information is very important to us. We are currently experiencing a longer wait time than normal. You may also submit your information using the HSI tip line web tip form located at www.ice.gov/tips.
www.ice.gov.
Our menu options have changed.
Para español, oprima el número 4.
So we might be.
If you are calling from a law enforcement agency, please press 1. If you are calling to provide a tip or add information to an existing report, please press 2. For general information about the Department of Homeland Security, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and Homeland Security investigations, please press 3. If you are calling from a law enforcement agency, please press 1. If you are calling to provide a tip or add information to an existing report, please press 2.
Look at my chair.
For general information about the Department of Homeland Security, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and Homeland Security investigations, please press 3.
Wait, what? I missed it. Oh no. What was I supposed to press? It just hung up. Okay, wait, this is still attempt number 2. Hold on, she can send me back there real quick. I didn't know which one to pick. It's an emergency. Oh man.
Thank you for calling.
I'll just say I need to be
DHS
sent.
Contact Center.
Okay, I'll say I need to be sent to
For
the.
U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, or questions regarding green cards or visa applications, please press 1.
6.
For Customs and Border Protection,
So
please wait for the next available operator.
And then I want
Your
to
call
be
may be monitored for quality
sent
assurance
to the
and training
investigations
purposes.
line. So if you call this number, press it. You want to be sent to the investigations line.
Thank you for calling Department of Homeland Security Call Center, Operator 12. How may I direct your call?
Yeah, this is Kyle Sladen again. I've called in. I think I need to be sent to the investigation line. It's about Havana syndrome. I'm being hit with directed energy weapons for many, many years. And so I can't.
Hold on for
Yep.
1 moment.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You have reached the Federal Bureau of Investigation's tip line for the Weapons of Mass Destruction Directorate. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. This call may be monitored or recorded for
Weapons
quality
of
assurance,
mass. She sent me to.
investigative, or other
She
purposes.
sent me to the FBI.
If this is a call in regard to a chemical or explosive precursor threat, press 1. For a biological threat, press 2. For radiological or nuclear threat, press 3.
Abby.
For a threat to critical infrastructure, press 4. If you are unsure of the classification of the threat, press 9. To repeat this menu, press the pound key.
I'm gonna go with 9 because I'm not sure. It's non-ionizing microwave radiation.
Please provide the zip code of the area code you are calling from now.
I'm not gonna show you all this.
I'm sorry, we did not get your response. Please provide the zip code of...
I did. I punched it in.
One moment while I transfer you to the next available representative. Your call will now be recorded.
Okay. So they're recording it.
At this time, we are experiencing a high volume of calls with longer wait times. You can now get immediate service by visiting us at TIPS, that's T as in Tango, I as in India, P as in Papa.
She sent me to a different line. First lady sent me to DHS investigations. She sent me to an FBI weapons of mass destruction investigation line. This is Department of Homeland Security, and they're just like, "Look, whatever." Okay, so we got the music now. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I guess I can talk while we're waiting. Being tortured pretty bad. I'm holding it back, and I do have okay, here it is. Go over that. We'll talk about that later.
Thank you for calling the FBI. Can I have your first and last name, please?
Yeah, it's Kyle Sladen.
Kyle, K-Y-L-E?
And then Sladen, S-L-A-Y-D-O-N.
S-L-A-Y-D is a Delta O-N?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Can I have your date of birth?
Yeah, it's 2/21/1981.
And can I have your phone number?
Yeah. Do I have to give my phone number?
You don't have to. I'm required to ask these questions.
Okay. Can you just look up my phone number? It's a 225.
I just have one more question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was it?
Go ahead.
Okay, can you verify your zip code, please?
Yeah, it's 70816.
Okay, one moment.
I've talked to you guys a bunch of times, like over the last, I'd say 8 or 9 years.
Okay, and what federal violation are you calling to report to the FBI?
Well, I'm calling to report, Havana syndrome. Like, citizens are also being hit with directed energy weapons, and they have been for many, many years. And like, I was calling the FBI, 8 years ago.
Okay, sir, I'll be sure to get this information documented here, and I want to thank you for calling the FBI.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Holy crap. That guy got off the phone quicker than a grasshopper's whisker. That doesn't even make sense. That dude was like, okay, he didn't want to even deal with it. Okay, I'll be sure to like, so they're not even dealing with it. And why was I sent to the FBI line? Like, he was acting like it was just complete nonsense. Like, okay, but if he thought that I was mentally ill saying that kind of stuff, wouldn't his job be to, like, oh, this guy's like dangerous, No, no, no. He knows it's going on, and he got off the phone as quick as possible. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put these videos up. I got sent to 2 different lines. The first time, or no, on attempt number. Okay, so I did 2 attempts on here. I gave all my information out. I was worried about. I gave my zip code and my name and everything. I didn't want to give my number. I'm glad he didn't need my number. He didn't help at all. That was attempt number 2. I guess I'll put it up. Can you put up something if you talk to the FBI and you record it? I don't know if I can put this up. I might have to ask some people. Let me ask some people. But this is attempt number 2 and 3 really. And she sent me to a different line, and then he completely was just like, yeah, okay, I'll take your information, blah, 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 and bye. Like, and he wouldn't take any more of my questions. They don't want to touch it. Like, that's somebody who is like he has a duty to handle this because people are being told to call in. And he's just like, oh, okay, but I bet you he's getting a lot of calls. I bet you they're getting tons of calls, and that's how they deal with it, is they put their head in the sand. They put their head in the sand like that. Okay, guys, attempt number 2 and 3. I don't know. I guess I'll just go ahead and put these up. I don't think they'll arrest me. I think that maybe they would be taken down, like the videos would be taken down or something like that. But it's good information, the number to call and report. They're not doing anything, apparently. They're not helping us. I'm going to do some more attempts, right? We'll just do some more attempts at calling some people and seeing how they react to this, because the landscape's changed, you know. So when I called the FBI like 8 years ago, let's see, it's 2021. Yeah, it was about 8 years ago. They were like, the guy was like, oh, I thought they only hit people with directed energy in New Mexico, and he's like making jokes and laughing at me, and that's what they would make jokes and say they were doing an investigation and stuff like that. Then years later, I think it was like 2018 or 2019, I called the FBI again. I had been calling them a lot more, but these are like key points. Called the FBI, and he was like, oh, that's not our jurisdiction, right? A lot of people were getting, that's not our jurisdiction. We don't handle this. Now I called Department of Homeland Security. I said, it's about Havana syndrome. I'm a citizen. A lot of citizens are experiencing being hit with directed energy weapons. She sent me to the FBI weapons of mass destruction line, and the dude totally blew me off. Did not take any. He was like, oh, blah, blah. Couldn't even ask him questions or anything, because I wanted to ask him a question if I could put this up on my YouTube page, which I am. I don't know what's going to happen to me, guys, but we got to do this. Like, I'm going to get in trouble. Like, I feel like I'm going to get. I feel like it's something that's you can't. If you talk to any federal agency, you can't put that out. Like, I feel like because they want to keep all the dead bodies where nobody knows where they are. I'm gonna put it up anyway. What do you think, Pepper? She's like licking the floor. She's like, this floor tastes good. Pepper, what do you think? Pepper, what do you think? Yes or no? I don't know about those kind of things. All right, guys, I love y'all. Attempt number 2, attempt number 1, and attempt number 2. And then when you get them on the phone, just say, like, I want to talk about Havana syndrome. Citizens are also being hit with directed energy weapons, remote microwaves, and I'm one of them. And I was being hit long before the Cuban embassy attack or any of this legislation was done, right? And I've been calling you guys for years. Are y'all going to change? Are y'all going to help us, right? So that's kind of what you should say to all these people, is like, we're not getting help. Now the mainstream is saying that this is happening and people are investigating it. We're being hit. Can you help us, right? And just kind of keep on punching, keep on pushing. They can't say no forever. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna kind of ask around. I feel like this could be that was an FBI guy. No, somebody else. I saw a video where somebody else put his conversation with the FBI guy on video, but my face is on here. You know, I gave him all my information. Nobody out there better mess with my information. I already have everything hacked into. think there's a lot of money in my situation because there's a lot of people who are willing to do bad stuff to me. All right. All right, I love you guys. Attempt number 2. And we'll just attempt some more. We'll see. It looks like they just get, but it looked like that wasn't the line. I want it to go to the DHS investigation line. I'm going to also do NIH. I'm going to call them. But this is dangerous what society is doing with like science is the new God, because they can say science is what we need to follow, but the science that the public doesn't know, right? People are being remotely hit with directed energy and it's messing with their brain.